here at the Sheldon Concert Hall talking about auditioning for music theater. Our final segment is Putting It Together from Stephen Sondheim's Sunday in the Park with George. That's your last research assignment. So, we've learned how to breathe. We've learned how to exercise our voice. We've learned how to analyze lyrics. We've learned how to analyze accompaniment that goes to the lyrics. Now we need to put all of that together and get ready to go to an audition. When you find an audition notice, the things that you want to pay attention to are, is an audition for one show? Is it an audition for a season, which could be multiple shows? Do they want to hear something from the show? Do they want to hear something from the composer who wrote the show? Do they want to hear something completely different? So you have to make sure you have all of that information because it could impact the success of your audition. Now, once you've answered those questions, then you need to think, okay, what is it that I'm going to sing? A lot of people will sing what's popular at the time in the music theater genre or songs that they really like. You want to be careful about that because just because it's popular or just because it's something that you heard somebody sing and you really liked it, doesn't mean it's always the best song for you. So the next thing that you have to ask yourself is, how do you want to be presented? I want them to see me as a serious actress. I want them to see me as bubbly and energetic. That'll help you choose what song it is that you want to sing. If you really want to be seen as a serious actress with long phrases, you want to sing a ballad as your first choice. If you want to be seen energetic and charactery, you want to sing an up-tempo. So, what's a ballad? A ballad's going to be a slow song that really shows line in the vocal part and a lot of depth in the acting. An up-tempo piece is going to be more character, what I like to call LOL songs, laugh out loud songs. So it's going to, it's going to be funny. So you have to figure out how it is that you want to be seen by the people behind the table, what we call the people behind the table. Then after you've decided that, you have to make sure, do they want 16 bars or they want 32 bars of a song? Most of the time at our general auditions, they'll ask for both a ballad and an up-tempo. Then you get to choose which one you want to do first. Now, how do you decide what 16/32 bars is and what is the best cut? So if you look at your music, whatever is in between these two lines right here, that's a bar. That's called a bar. So what we want to do is we want to count 16 of those. So looking at this piece of music, if we start here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Now, we still have 2 more bars there. That's okay. If it's a 16-bar cut and you actually have 18 bars, not a big deal. If they call for 16 bars and you have 28 bars, that's a big deal. So 2 bars here and there is not anything to be worried about. When you're making this cut, you want to make sure that it's a complete phrase, musically and lyrically. You don't want to sing, in this case, the lyric is, "And yet I know I'm not the same, inside my heart is something I can't tame. I feel in my mind bursting into," you don't want to cut it right there because you still have "flame and I must change or else I'll break apart." You have the most important part of the phrase. So you have to be really careful how you choose those 16/32 bars to make sure that it's a complete phrase. So now we've chosen our piece. We know we have a ballad, we have an up-tempo, we have our 16 bars. You have to be really nice to your audition accompanist because an audition accompanist can make or break your audition. So you want to make sure you mark your music well. So if you look at this music that I have here, clearly it says I'm starting here, I'm ending here. I take a little fermata, a little pause there. It says time, follow the singer. That means the piano player is going to follow you a little bit better. I have another fermata down here that I've marked. Everything is road mapped out so that accompanist knows exactly what it is that you want. So when you walk into that room, you're happy, you're smiling, you're being nice to the people behind the table, you say hello, you go to the pianist, you put the music on the piano, you kind of give them an idea of what's going on, and then you sing the first couple measures of the piece so they know what tempo it's going to be. Make sure you give a tempo, because a lot of times people don't do that and they end up not having the best audition that they want to have. So I think that pretty much gives you the whole realm of auditioning for music theater. So I hope to see you behind the table or on Broadway. Thank you.